Hey, and welcome to this video about hydration, how to drink more water. Some people are just like fishes, they love drinking water, and drinking water is just not an issue for them. But others find it really difficult, and I do discuss hydration pretty much every working day with clients, and so I really wanted to share my best tips in how to drink more water. My number one tip, which will transform the way that you drink water immediately, is to stop sipping water. Yeah. Stop sipping water. Stop getting your bottle of water and then just having a little sip and putting it down. If you radically want to improve how much water you're drinking, start to drink 500 ml at a time. Now, 500 milliliters is like your standard water bottle that you would get in the UK, not the little ones and not the sort of fatter ones. And if I would show you, this is a 1 litre bottle, so this is about 500 mils here. Start to drink 500 mils immediately. Don't take a sip and then wait an hour or wait 5 minutes. Have like blocked out water drinking sessions where you just drink 500 ml and you put it down. And this will decrease, rather than having 50 to 60 sips per day and then thinking, oh, it's, tired of drinking this water because you've, constantly having to take sips. But if you just take your 500 ml glug, it doesn't even have to be a glug, you can drink some, but don't put the drink down or don't feel like you're going to move on to another task until that 500 milliliters is finished. Okay, this is my number one tip to radically improve how much water you are consuming in a day. So that was my number one tip, but I do have a few more tips in drinking water, because of course here at Yes to Healthy Eating, it's not just about doing things for the sake of our health, but it's really finding enjoyment. It's really finding ways to make it comfortable, and if it's a lifestyle that you're going to keep up with, then we have to enjoy it. We have to make it delicious, make it good for us in terms of our emotions as well. So the tip is 500 milliliters at a time. But number two is around where are you getting your water from? Where are you sourcing your water? So in terms of how to choose a water that tastes really good, and yes, there is a difference between the way waters taste, is to take note of the pH of the water. The higher the pH, the better it would taste, in my opinion anyway. So for example, there are some waters out there, particularly in London, there's loads of Turkish shops, and they have waters called Saka and Pinar, and these waters are really high in their pH. I love this kind of water. However, it's not easily accessible to me to get it in bulk, so I just get it from a supermarket. So the reason why I just mentioned pH and some brands, I think there's another one that I'm gonna put some recommendations in the description, but there are a few waters that are really have a beautiful taste, and the pH has a big factor to do with why it tastes so good and so refreshing, and why you want to keep drinking more and more of this water. So check the pH of your water, and of course tap water is not going to have a really great pH in the UK. I don't like drinking tap water personally, and I think that there isn't anything wrong with it. If you already drink lots of water and you like tap water, that's great. But this tip is really for people who may be struggling with getting enough water in them. And so tap water, I personally don't like the taste of it. I think it may be because the way that I was brought up, we always had water that came from a supermarket, but even so now, I can certainly taste the difference between the different types of waters. So check the pH of your water. The higher the pH, the better it will be. And I'm just thinking if there was another tip I wanted to share. I think the final thing I want to share with you guys is that I could go through so many reasons why we need to speak about why hydration is important for our skin, for our health, for our brain, for our organ function, digestive system. There are just so many reasons why water is so important for you. But one thing to take note of is that in the Bible, there are certain foods and water have a really good connotation. There's scriptures that talk about out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. And water, is a picture of spiritual refreshment in the Bible. It has so many good connotations, and often when a food is highlighted so well in the Bible, it's almost like a clue, like God saying, like, yeah, drink water, like it is so good for you. I created you to consume water as a part of daily living. So I hope that's been really helpful to you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye. I remembered the other tip I wanted to share with you, which is don't go from hardly drinking any water to then suddenly drinking 2 litres, 2.5 litres or so and more, because what's going to happen is you're going to want to visit the toilet often. Okay, so take it gradually, because then you'll just be like, I don't want to drink because I don't want to keep getting up to go to the loo. But if you build up slowly, you'll introduce your body to it in a gentle way, and you'll be able to not always have to get up. Again, thinking, for the future, not just doing this for a week, but building up slowly so it's part of your natural lifestyle. And if the process becomes so annoying to you, then it's going to be something that you don't want to keep up with. But yes, that's my final tip for this video.